food. So these guys are classed as Humboldt penguins, so they're a medium-sized penguin. And you'll find these in South America, so Chile and Peru on the coastlines. So they do like the warmer weather, so I'm sure they're enjoying today's weather. But in total, in the wild, there's 18 different types of penguins. So you can go from the smallest, which is the little blue penguin, also known as the fairy penguin. They also like the warmer weather, so they're from Australia. And then you've got the largest, which is the emperor penguin. They like the cooler climates. So you'll find wood penguins are very well adapted if they're a bit cold or if they're a bit warm. With our Humboldt penguins, other species as well, if they get a little bit chilly, they can huddle together. And they've got that fatty blubber layer on them as well to keep them nice and warm. If they get a little bit too hot, what these guys do is they fluff their feathers up, so this allows any cold air to go in between their feathers to cool them down. You'll be able to see on our Humboldt penguins how they're very, very well adapted to surviving out in the wild, out in South America, and being able to catch their own food as well. So here at Puengins, we do feed them a species of fish called Baltic herrings. It's just a small species. But out in the wild, they'll be catching fish like sardines, anchovies, and even jellyfish and squid as well. And if you have a look at their feet, you'll see how they're huge compared to the size of the penguin. Really, really big feet. And this helps them with swimming and getting up to speeds of about 25 miles per hour. So quite fast with little penguins. And then also dive to about 15 metres. With other species, it can be a little bit faster when they're swimming and even deeper as well. If you've ever wondered why penguins are mostly black and white in coloration, we call this counter shading. So it's basically the same as camouflage. So they do have predators out in South America. They need to protect themselves. This helps them camouflage against any predators in the water and also out of the water. You might spot a few penguins. I can see one just at the door at their enclosure that looks slightly different to the adults. So the adult penguins have got that lovely arch across their chest and they have that black mask. We do have a few juveniles, so these are the penguins, the individuals that have got more of the grey and white coloration. So throughout the years they'll be getting their adult feathers through and they'll look just the same as the adults. So as you might have guessed, we do have them in the European Endangered Species Programme, as we have lovely juveniles, and we do get chicks every year as well. And this is because we have them in the breeding programme, because they are classed as vulnerable. So this means that their wild population needs some help. It is not stable and unfortunately is declining.
Oh no.
This is because of many threats for our lovely penguins. So one threat you guys can actually help combat. So one threat for these guys is overfishing by humans. So hands up if you do eat fish in the audience. I'm sure there's a few of you guys. Awesome. So you guys who do eat fish, if you go to the supermarket, have a look for the MSC logo. So MSC. MSC means Marine Stewardship Council. You'll find it on any fish that's sustainable. I recently saw an advert for a fish and it had that logo on, so that is fantastic. It's being used. So then fish that you are buying, they only come from certain areas and they're not affecting any animals' habitats and also their food. So this goes along with the FSC logo as well for the habitat destruction I mentioned in my talks before. We've got a few more. If they stand in the walkthrough, they just like to come out, stretch their legs, see what's going on. They don't always eat. We do feed them several times throughout the day, so they might have had a large breakfast or they might be saving some food for later on. Going back to these guys when they have that lovely family, as I mentioned, we do have juveniles, and out in the wild they'll naturally pair up with each other, usually female and male, but sometimes it is the same sex, and they'll try and have a baby. So they'll lay about 1 to 2 eggs. And both the mum and dad are fantastic parents, so they'll make sure that egg is nice and warm during the incubation stage. And then when they do have 1 or 2 chicks, again make sure it's nice and safe. And the parents will take turns to go out, get food and come back to regurgitate food for their chicks. Out in the wild it's a little bit different though to here at Puengins Zoo when they're making their nests. So they need to make that perfect nest before laying them eggs. So out in the wild, they make their nest out of guano. Does anybody want to yell out another name for guano? I'm sure a few of the adults know. a posh name for poo. So Humboldt penguins basically make their nests out of poo. Obviously it works well for them. But here at Tricross Zoo, we do provide them with these lovely nesting boxes that they do use. And these guys also like to bury under the bank around the back of their enclosure as well. So they do also make their own little nests. So as I mentioned, these guys are vulnerable, so I mentioned a few other ways that we can help. And again, these are simple ways every day that you can help towards saving Humboldt penguins and also other animals as well. So again, with the MSC logo, look out for that if you do buy any fish. Here at Tricross Zoo, I'll hold one up just so you know what it looks like. We have these good fish guides. So these good fish guides, they're completely free. You can have as many as you like. Again, if you do eat fish, you can see what's good to eat. So fish species that are safe to eat and fish species that are suffering out in the wild that we need to cut back on eating. So amazing information in there. Again, if you'd like one, feel free to visit me at the end and I can pass you one over. But again, other ways we can help them survive out in the wild, keep their numbers up. So unfortunately, these guys do suffer from the plastic situation like most wildlife. Even we'll be suffering from the plastic situation at some point as well. So I learned a sad fact the other day that every piece of plastic that has been made, this also includes recycled plastic, still exists. So imagine how many years we've been making plastic, every single item still exists. So we need to make sure we can